Boom! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Chat Shit Get Big, episode 23, with a very special guest. Actually, well, one special guest and one not so special guest, Mr. Croc and Carl Barma. Welcome on. How's it going, Mr. Croc?
Yeah, nice to see you looking sharp.
Oh, you've started looking sharp. You've started already. You want to control that croc of yours, Carl? How are you doing, buddy? You all right?
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us your time. Just want to start off. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell a little bit about you and Mr. Croc for those who don't know you.
Well, I'm Carl. Didn't say interview could be about what I do because I do that much. I'm always
You do a lot. You do a lot. You do a lot. Have a little sum. Go on, tell the people you got cooking with Carl. You do magic shows, puppet shows, all sorts. You get questionable aged people in your living room.
Don't start with that.
I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. I just wanted a quick one. How did you and Croc meet? Did you just hit it off straight away?
Well, actually, my sister gave me him.
Your sister gave him?
9 years ago now.
Really? 9 years old? So, Mr. Croc, is that old for a croc? How old? Do you feel your age, Mr. Croc?
No.
Is it like dog?
It's still very stupid, though.
Oh, aren't we all? Right. So we're going to get into the anonymous questions. We've had a lot of questions sent in by the good fans of Chat Shit Get Baked and obviously the fans of Mr. Croc and Carl Barma. So we'll get straight into it. We've got a lot of fun questions here. So, first question. Do we need to check yours and Croc's internet history?
I don't know what you mean.
Doesn't know what you mean. I bet the Croc has a special laptop, waterproof.
To be fair,
so you know coming on that one.
It probably would be a bit weird with all the magic and everything.
All the magic. Hey, magic's good, Carl. Now weird about that. So, this first question is for you, Carl. Just want you to... Obviously, I don't know about anything about this. So, why are you always hanging around the school gates of Barnsley? I thought the restraining order was still in force.
Those are just vicious rumours.
Vicious rumours. Slander. Absolute slander. Does the Croc know anything about that, or do you leave him at home when you're doing that?
I'd comment on that, but he's threatened to leave me in the boiler room. Shut up.
You better watch, Mr. Croc's going to drop you in and he's going to get you in trouble, isn't he? Well, next question is for Mr. Croc. So, how long has Carl had his hand up your back passage? Have you ever considered getting in touch with the RSPCA?
Well, I've tried phoning the RSPCA, but they don't believe me. There's not many talking crocodiles around.
They don't believe you. They're like, what's this crocodile? This talking crocodile want nothing to do with it.
Well, I've got to say, it does reach quite far up there.
Well, for anyone who thinks they need to contact the RSPCA, I'll put the number in the bio and in the link. So this one's a question for you, Carl, about me. What are your thoughts on me doing a match at Colliery Championship Wrestling?
What was
Someone
that again?
wants to know. Sorry. What are your thoughts on me doing a match at Colliery? I can't even say it. Colliery Championship Wrestling. You know, CCW with the lawnmowers and that. What are your thoughts on me working for them? Someone wants to know.
Are they still a promotion?
Yes, they are, apparently. The bloody paying is more than that BZW in France. You wonder they can get bloody Suzuki Naito over when they're paying me bloody €70. Not that. But why? What are your thoughts? You can come over and do some magic.
I reckon you're too good for them.
Well, that's what people say, but it's the money, innit? It's too good to refuse, mate.
Well, it's
too good to refuse.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they paid us more than that BZW in France, and obviously from the outside looking in, BZW looked like a great promotion and stuff, but it's one of them, innit? But Someone just wanted to know. I appreciate you saying I'm too good for them, Carl. Is that you complimenting me there? Is that what I'm writing? Is that I've got to clip that? You just complimented me there. I'll keep that one. Right, so next one. You've been called out, and I think we can work out who it is because all this question said was Bobby versus Carl and two big googly eyes. I'm assuming that's Rise ring announcer Bobby Cash. So how do you think you would fare in a match against Bobby Cash? Do you think you'd take him?
Me and Croc would take him on in a handicap match.
Ooh, a handicap match. So you're saying you'd 2-on-1 him? You'd slay him?
Though I wouldn't want to show him up. And
you wouldn't want to show him up? What does Croc think about his Croc think of Quinn? Whoa, you're going to you'd squash him? What does that say about Jake Hagenbeard then? Eh? What does that say about him? If you'd squash Bobby? Ooh, I think that's a match. Jake Hagenbeard and Bobby Cash. They can squash the differences to take on Barma and Mr Croc.
Yeah!
He's in. Mr Croc's in.
Yeah, he's
what was that?
He said he's had...
Oh, yes. We're going to get to that later. We're going to get to the ring experience later. We've got questions about that, don't you worry. But we'll move on to the next question. Now, this is an interesting one because I don't really know too much about this. And I'm reading it as it's worded. So, what is your obsession with being Adam Bowler's knight in shining armour? Every time he does something reprehensible and is called out on Twitter, you are there to defend his actions and make him out to be a saint.
That's not true.
See, I agree. I got sent that and I was like, I've never seen you vocalize and I've not believed it. I don't know. Am I looking in? Have you got a secret Twitter account that you need to tell about?
To be fair, there's a lot that's been said about him, but there are a lot of profiles that keep going on and on and on about him. And if someone is talking shit about you online behind your back in a public place, you'd want to know what they're saying and want them to shut up. And
100%.
And there's too many. Whatever. Yeah, I was listening. That was a good point. I agree. It's like, so he's wanting to obviously because it's all faceless accounts, isn't it? That's the biggest thing, especially with me doing YouTube, and I've realised all the hate because it's all behind faceless accounts. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I totally agree. He just wants to know who is behind the account. So is that all you said? Just agreed with you should know, or whoever's doing it should have the balls to say, "Oh, it's me who's got a problem." Whether it's true or false, what keeps getting said about him, that's not the point. The point is that to be fair,
keep on him.
I can't really think of the last comment he's made that's really been negative, other than towards these accounts that he keeps getting angry about. Yeah,
it's just it's like he's stuck in this vicious cycle. I do get his point of view because they're hammering him, but also the accounts that hammer him have 20 followers, and it's he should really not be bothered about that. Because I say to him, I was like, for as much shit and as much crap as people give him, I've had him on this podcast twice, and the views, he's had nearly 1,500 views across both videos. Do you know what I mean? And I've had wrestlers on here who've wrestled for 20 years and only got 200 views. Do you know what I mean? So I try to say to him no matter what the hate is online, when you're on camera, people are listening for whatever you're saying. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad, and it's about how you spin it and make it into something. But yeah, I agree with that point, Carl. I agree with you there. So do you speak to Bowler much, or do you just see the stuff he puts online?
Mainly online.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, so we're going to move on. Next question for Mr. Croc, if he's still there. Is Mr. Croc there? This is an interesting one, Mr. Croc. We're going to see a bit of your character here. So, if you had to choose between the tastiest sausage ever, but doing so means you have to swim across the river to reach it, would you carry on or send someone to fetch it, or brave the fear of water and swim to reach it?
Mr. Crocodile, he hates getting baths, he hates water, which
he hates water? That's an interesting one, that, because obviously I thought crocodiles like water.
Well,
he grew up in captivity, so...
under your captivity, so it's your fault. So you've made him scared of water.
Possibly.
Is that because you don't bath?
What
Go on, Mr. Croc, tell her.
I'd probably just chuck Carl in and tell him to swim for me.
I'd pay good money for that. I'd pay good money for Carl Barma to go swim for a sausage.
Yeah.
Pop down to a CXW show and grab a sausage from the hot dog stand and they're good sausages, to be fair. It's the best thing Paris does. That's an interesting one, that, like, Mr. Croc not liking water. Is that some kind of, like, I know you said he's been held in captivity, but are you not trying to train him into the water? Or has he got some kind of, like, childhood trauma from when he was a wee little croc?
Well, what it is, when it takes him about 5 days on an hot summer week in summer to dry him off after a bath. So he only has 1 bath a year. And I've got to hang him up on washing line by his eyes. And it's very traumatic for him.
You've got to hang him up on the washing line. I can imagine. I can bet you can't put him in the tumble dryer, can you?
Up like that. Takes about 5 days.
Hang him up by the hands. He hangs by. No wonder he doesn't like you. You hang it, you drown him. Once you only wash him once a year, but when you do, you drown him, and then you hang him up by his arms in an unnatural position for a croc.
Yeah, it's very traumatic for him. That's why I don't like it.
To be fair, he does seem quite happy with your hand up his backside. To be fair, like, so you must be doing something right, Carl. We've got another question for Mr. Croc here. Got another question for Mr. Go on, what are you saying?
Choice.
He's not got much choice. Well, at least he knows obviously Mr. Croc. He must be your favourite. Well, actually, hold that thought. That's it. I've just realised we're going to get to that. But anyway, next question for Mr. Croc. What was it like helping out Danny O'Doherty in his match against Leonardo Darwin and getting him with a good bite on his sausage?
Oh, Croc, what do you think of that? Well, after the match, Darwin kidnapped me and took me backstage. And surprisingly, he was quite gentle.
Was he? Darwin was gentle with you?
He removed the barbed wire and he came back out with me in the Rumble dressed as Carl. But I have got one criticism. When I bit his sausage, it was rather small. And
heard it here first from Mr. Croc. Darwin has a small sausage.
Darwin seems a very flamboyant, outspoken person, and he's always saying how much fun he has with the ladies. But I reckon he's just compensating for what's in his pants.
Oh, Mr. Croc! So you think Darwin talks a big game to hide the fact that he has a little sausage?
Yes.
Just to go back to the other question, was Darwin's sausage, would that be a sausage worth swimming in the river for? Would you take the dive?
I wouldn't even throw Carl in for that sausage.
You would. Mr. Croc. Well, you're a popular boy, Mr. Croc. This is another one for you. Does it bother you when Carl... What?
Just one thing. Any opinions of Mr. Crocodile are his own opinions. They're not my opinions.
Exactly. Yes, disclaimer. The opinions of Mr. Croc are Mr. Croc's opinions. Him and Carl are separate people. I've heard a few things about Mr. Croc in that live last night. I think Lee said something about him. I don't want to repeat it. I heard he's a bit racist. He doesn't like humans. He only likes crocodiles. Is that true? He only likes his own kind. Alligators, well, he likes you, but is that true? Alligators only?
I'm not racist.
Not racist?
It was just a
you like humans as well? Love it. Right. So, back to the question. Mr. Croc, does it bother you when Carl enters you from behind with his curious hand? Not his normal hand, his curious hand.
Well, curious. Well, sometimes it can take you by surprise. I'll be sleeping peacefully and all of a sudden there's an hand up my ass, and that can be a bit uncomfortable. But for the most part...
When you're sleeping? Are you sure you don't need that RSPCA number?
Well, if you can if you find a number for them and they believe you, send them round. I'll be more than welcome.
I'll tell you what. I'll leave it in the comments for you, Croc. So when you get a minute to yourself, when you're hanging up on the washing line, you can call them. I just imagine like a load of like people who look like the Ghostbusters at your door call. We're here for the Croc. Hands up. Love it. Love it. Bloody hell. Croc, you're a popular guy. Another one for you. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Yeah, just leave Mr. Croc. We'll take it from here. So, Mr. Croc, have you ever advised Carl to improve his wrestling ability by going to wrestling school and getting into better physical shape? Ooh.
Whoa. Physical shape, mainly round. Oh.
Physical shape round. That's what he's saying. Would you advise him to go to wrestling school? I think he's got. I'm sure Carl's. Are you two? What's your record in ring, Carl? 1-1, or you beat Darwin and you got beat off by Heroes?
I've done 4 matches.
4.
Two Rumble matches.
Yes, we're going to get to that as well. Someone's asked about that.
I'm 25% for
25%. So maybe
1 win, 3 losses. But
so maybe you should go to wrestling school. So maybe if you went to wrestling training.
In singles competition, I'm 1-1.
1-1, yes, against Darwin and Bay Rose. But yeah, so Mr. Croc, would you advise that Carl goes to a wrestling school to get better? Maybe win some matches?
No, I like to see him getting beaten up.
You like to see him getting beat up. So you don't want him to get any better, you just want him to stay where he's at. What?
I'm not. When
does he want to get
match with you?
Well, there's actually a question. We might actually get to that. Hold that thought, Mr. Croc. You're like a mystical little croc, you know what's coming up. Have you been talking to Smokey? I was wanting to Smokey's been looking forward to talking to Croc all day, right? And then he's fell asleep, ate some food, and he's just kicked off right before the interview. And he's went outside to see his mates. He's bottled it. But we will get Smokey and Mr. Croc on the same stream one day. But I think he got a bit shy. He was like, hey, not today. But here's another one.
To the cameras.
No, Smokey's just my co-host who never says out normally. But next question for Mr. Croc again. Who is your favourite wrestler, Skinner or Outback Jack?
Skinner or who?
Skinner or Outback Jack? Do you know who they are?
I've heard of Skinner.
So basically, I had to Google this. It's two wrestlers from back in the day. They both look like crocodile hunters. Outback Jack looked a bit cooler because he had alligator teeth around his neck. It might have been one of your granddad's teeth, Croc. Outback Jack. So maybe Skinner is probably the one.
I wonder what happened to me granddad.
Well, I heard it here first. Granddad Croc's teeth ended up around Outback Jack's necklace.
I'd rather support someone like Bret Hart or something.
Oh, hey! I wouldn't have Croc down as a Bret Hart fan. Croc seems to have a bit too much charisma to like a man like Bret Hart.
Well, it's better than Skinner getting plucked teeth.
He's better than Skinner. I love it. I'll have to react to some Skinner and Outback Jack matches because I didn't have a clue who they were until I googled them. I'm quite interested to see why the crocodile hunter gimmick didn't take off. Right, Carl. We're back to you now. How much did you get paid for your spot in this year's Rise Rumble?
I do it for the joy of it.
You do it for the joy. Yes, Carl. We need more people like you in the business doing it for the joy.
Let me say something.
Go on. You can say what you want.
When Darwin first started doing stuff with me in wrestling, when I was younger, growing up loving wrestling, you look at someone like me and you'd be like, you wouldn't imagine me in a ring. And it's like, It's like a dream come true, isn't it? If you're a kid, in my position, you're like, I'm never going to end up in a wrestling match in a wrestling ring. And just to be in this position is just, honestly, it's every time I'm doing something with Rise, it's a real mental boost for me.
Yeah.
And I just
Carl, you warmed me heart there. No, I totally. You know what? Hearing it like that, I totally get it. For like you, like it's like I bet like every time it's a WrestleMania moment every time you're in the ring.
Oh yeah.
Someone's just come back in. Someone's just come back in the house. My little cat. Hey, not yet. Sorry to interrupt. But go on there. What you're saying? Because every moment like that for you must be like a WrestleMania moment. You know what I mean? And I know obviously like people have their opinions and stuff and say, oh, this, that, and the other. But like in my opinion, you add something to the show that like can't be added any other way. Do you know what I mean? And I know it's like a comedy character or whatever. It's like a joke and man, like, but like you play it well. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like you get stuck in. Do you know what I mean? And like there's a reason for me why Darwin wrestled you, and there's a reason why B.A. Rose had a death match with you. Do you know what I mean? Like they didn't get forced to wrestle you. They've wanted to do that. Do you know what I mean? And that says a lot about
to me.
Exactly, 100%. And I know I had me jokes for you and that, but I agree. Like there is a reason why like they've wanted to work with you. Like I'm under no illusion. O'Doherty's got Darwin and B.A. Rose and sat them down and went, right, next show you're working Barma, and that's that. You know what I mean? So no, I respect that, Carl. I really respect that. Is there anything else you want to say on that?
It's like I said, if 4 years ago someone turned to you and said Carl Barma is going to be having a death match with B.A. Rose, you'd slap around face and say, don't be bloody ridiculous.
No, exactly. We still do sometimes, even though it's happened.
I'll be Rice champion.
Ooh, didn't know about that, Carl. You'll have to make your own belt. You can make a belt out of like puppet skin. Oh, I'm not going to give you any ideas, actually. I shouldn't give you any ideas. Right, where are we at? Right, back to Mr. Croc. Right. Has Carl ever complained about your teeth when performing fellatio on him?
Excuse me?
Do you need that one again? Has Carl ever complained about your teeth when performing fellatio on him? This is coming up a lot, really, the noshing and stuff. It was in last night's live. It's coming up here to Mr. Croc. Some kind of obsession.
Croc is a very, very young at heart, naive crocodile. I don't think he knows what that word means, do you, Croc? No. And to be fair, the only biting it does to me is usually on my toes when I'm sleeping. He'll dream about eating sausages and he'll biting my toes and I have to kick him out off the bed.
Is that why he bites your toes? Because he likes the same size as that Darwin sausage was, so he uses your toes to replace.
No, his toes are a bit bigger.
I love it. Mr. Croc, you're a funny guy. I feel like Mr. Croc's gonna have to be back. Right, where are we at? Carl, back to you.
Oh.
When are you going to start doing seminars? Do you have any advice for Lou on how he can be a better wrestler?
Seminars? I probably won't do a seminar.
You're not going to do any seminars? What about advice from me?
At least. Maybe I sell. I'm good at
selling. What?
A lot of people.
You're going to do a seminar on how to sell?
I reckon
how to get beat up.
Well, yeah. What did you see the spear I took off Jack Harrop at Somerset?
What's that, mate?
Did you see the spear I took off Jack Harrop at Somerset?
To be fair, that was good. Was that the one through the board?
Yeah.
Another thing, props to you, Carl. You get stuck in, like, you're not like careful, do you know what I mean? You're like, you trust the boys.
Jack kept trying to check I was okay, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be playing dead.
You're like, Jack, work. As long as your glasses are all right, you're fine.
Yeah.
But you got any. What's that? You found them?
Yeah.
Do you have like glasses that you wear when you wrestle in case they get broke, or do you just like go? Do you just go like lensless and that?
Well, I'll try. I'm trying. I've learned from experience to try not to wear them when I'm doing something physical now. And, and I really ought to start getting a spare pair or something that looks similar, just to wear.
You could get some like. Have you ever seen like the like rugby players and that? If they need glasses, they wear like goggles and they're like strapped to the head, but they've got like whatever their prescription is. Edgar Davids, a footballer, I'm sure he had something similar from back in the day. You could get some sporting goggles, Carl. They'd have a nice crocodile print. I think it'd look lovely. But what about? You got any advice for me on how to be a better worker? Don't be scared. You're behind a screen.
Yeah.
He's brought a thing in here. He's going to give us a lesson.
It's got me thinking that. To be fair,
Is this you trying to say I'm good again, Carl? Is this another compliment? You've complimented us twice here. The brain's going.
I can't really think about to improve your wrestling, really.
So there's nothing I can do to improve your wrestling. So Carl Barma, that's twice Carl Barma's complimented.
Maybe
go on then. Go on then.
A match of them using a sleeper. Or chill.
What? Try and win a match without using a sleeper. It's me goddamn finisher. It's called a finish. Finish. Done. Finish. Finito. Ends. It's the fucking JDS.
He seems every match, every Lou match, good match. Sleep.
Hey, are you mental? I've won my last 2 matches in Rise. Did I wrestle? I won my last match with a fucking victory roll. I beat Cam with a victory roll. Fucking victory roll. Who else in fucking death matches pulling out victory rolls, mate? Fucking victory rolls from Big Lou Nixon. We're going to be having words. No, here's one. Al's just said, what move would you like to see us use as we finish?
It is something technical and big and athletic.
Something technical, big and athletic.
Yeah.
That's 3 words not to describe Lou. Fucking Carl having a go at us because I fucking end every match with a sleeper hold. Are you mental? It's me finish. It's me fucking finish. Do you complain at CM Punk every time he wins with a GES? Complain at Stone Cold every time he wins with a stunner? Shawn Michaels every time he wins with a super kick?
I suppose.
No, I'm only joking, Carl. I'm only joking. I get you, though. That's why I've been whipping out the victory rolls, mate. Big Lou Nixon. I've always loved the victory roll.
Victory roll.
You know what? I only use it to, like, no one else will care. But I use it to I just pop myself. What the fuck is a victory roll? It's mental, but I make it look good. Like, I make it look good. It's like, you know what? You play in the game. You have like, you press R1. You hold R1 to do your second finisher. It's me doing a victory roll. Right, where are we at? Where are we at on these notes? Fellatio, seminars. Here's one. Croc. For Croc. Are you in a monogamous relationship with Carl, or does he violate all of his puppets?
Well, he's actually got about 20 or 30 puppets.
Well, that's what I mean. He's got 20 or 30 puppets. Is it just you that gets the special treatment? Say again?
He doesn't discriminate from one to another. Be it a dog, he's got a baby, he's got a little boy.
What? Whoa. Rewind. Did you just say Carl fists babies?
He's got a baby, a little boy.
You need to cut him off there, Carl. You need to cut him off before he gets you in trouble. You're going to be in more trouble than Big Lou Nixon for speaking your mind. I love it. These
are all puppets, by the way. Puppets.
Exactly.
Except for Croc, he's a genuine crocodile.
He's a genuine crocodile. Well, we're gonna get to that, and we're gonna get to some crocodile fun soon. Maybe it'll be the next question. It's not the next question. It's the question after. But here's a question for you, Carl. When Carl inevitably gets called up to Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, who does he want to be his first opponent?
Bloodsport.
You know, like, it could be
probably you.
Probably me.
That's me, Bloodsport.
It'll be like You like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer fights Mike Tyson? You be Homer, but that means you win, don't you? Jeez. Oh no. Is that gonna be the one? Imagine that. Do you know what, right? I'm not being funny, right? If I wrestled you in Bloodsport with the no ropes, I would just run and punt you as hard as I can and see how far I can kick you into the crowd. I think you'd get some like B-Rose cannonball. I think I'd get you into like third, fourth row. I don't know if I'd get you into the DJ box. In St. Boy in the Broodnell. I reckon I'd get you. I could get you back. I could get you behind others and Sam. I could get you behind the wheelchair row. Like, that would be my tactic against you. It would just be a big run and punt. I also said that. Remember when I got announced for One Bloodsport and they mixed up the graphics and they announced my writing, but it was a picture of Micro Man, you know, Mike, the little Mexican guy. And I was like, imagine that. I was like, I'm gonna be me. I was like, I hope that match actually happens. So I'll just run and punt them with the no ropes. But yeah, you and Micro Man have the same tactics to go in a Bloodsport match. Kick you as far as I can out the ring and you get counted out.
Remember that video?
Right.
Remember that video of that old lady running and kicking the baby?
What? Old lady kicking the baby?
YouTube, it went round with the baby sat in the garden.
So this is what's on your hard drive. Going back to question 1. It's going out now.
It'd be like that with Micro Man.
You'll have to send us that. I haven't seen no ladies kicking babies.
Years ago. Absolutely years ago.
You know, if you send us it, I'll probably when I say it, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that one. But after, don't send us it right now because we're in the middle of an interview call. But send us it after. Right, Mr. Croc. We're going to get a bit back to school here. We're going to learn something. So this is a trivia question for Mr. Croc. How many types of alligators are there, and can you name them?
I'm a crocodile, not bloody alligator.
Yeah, clues in the name, but these are close enough, you know. You must know about your scaly brothers.
Big ones, little ones, long ones, short ones, fat ones, thin ones.
Well,
that's about
I hate to break it to you, but if you're incorrect. You're incorrect. The right answer is there are 2 species of crocodile. There are 2 species of alligator. The American alligator and the Chinese alligator. The Chinese alligator is nearly extinct, and there previously was 8 species of alligator, and 6 of them are now extinct. Every day's a learning day. True story. I had to Google that. I fucking Googled that for you, Mr. Croc. I thought you'd know better.
Well, I keep to myself. I know what I know. I need what I need.
Well, now you know. There's 2 species. That took me off. I had to Google that. I was like, surely there's not only 2. So there is. Every day is a learning day. This is a question for me. Does it bother any of the wrestlers having a Muppet like Carl in the dressing room? I think we'll just go no comment. Oh, look at his face. You've upset him. I don't think that wasn't me. I think you're a lovely guy. Well, kind of.
I sometimes wonder what the other wrestlers think. But
you've all want to wrestle you. You know what I mean? You've stuck around this long. It's like, you know, it's like the bad smell, but like, kind of get rid of them now.
Some of the spots I've done at this point, I must have earned my place at least in my locker room and around backstage.
Well, you've done enough to earn yourself a place on Chat Should Get Big podcast, and I only have good people on the podcast to interview. I make videos about the people I don't like, and I have people on the interviews that I like. So you've done something right. Yeah. You've got my heart. Next question. When does the joke of Barma end, and when does he go back to being a fan like he should be? I think someone's a little jealous, don't you, Paul? I think someone's a little jealous.
Yeah.
That's all I can put that down to. I can just think. I'm just saying. Just reeks of jealousy, that, doesn't it? They're looking at you and they just want to be where you are, and they can't do it. So let's just bypass the jealous questions, eh, Carl?
I don't really listen to them kind of comments.
Say again, Carl?
I say I don't really listen to them kind of comments.
No, exactly, Carl.
I got bullied a lot at school, so I've learned to have an hard shell. It takes a lot to upset me, really.
No, you know what? Like, I get that. Obviously, like me and you, we're pals, and obviously we have a joke, we have a laugh, say things, you say things, but we know, like, you know what I mean? With like we know the boundaries. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's the best way, especially like because wrestling is a toxic world anyway. Like even me doing my thing, like I'm trying to like say, for example, the whole, I don't want to get into it too much, but like the Roy Knight stuff, and I still get people telling me I'm wrong and I'm the bad guy. You'll never, ever, like have everyone on side, especially when you're up there and you're getting eyes on you and you're doing something right. Like you only have haters when you're doing something right, because no one will give a fuck or have an opinion otherwise. So you keep doing you, Carl. You keep doing you. Here's one. Next watch along. Please do a watch along with Carl versus B Rose. It was a 6-star match. So is that I'll have to watch that. Someone's requested it. I have a thing where I'll do as many watch alongs as I can. So I'll have to watch that one.
Watched it, have you?
Well, that's what I mean. First time reaction. It's like, I'll do it now. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience in there with B Rose? Like, obviously you jumping in there with a death match. Obviously, not being disrespectful, but your lack of experience in the ring and stuff. Like, how was it for you being in there? Like, obviously, you had that match. Was the match with Darwin no DQ? But you didn't go like full on death. You did the tube, or was it the other way around?
I did. I took tubes. I took barbed wire bars.
Was this with Darwin?
What?
Was the match with Darwin? Was the match with Darwin singles, or did you have gimmicks?
The match with Darwin, that was, except for a spot with some marbles, it was just a normal match.
Right. So what was your just your mindset and stuff? But obviously, B Rose wanted to work you. I love B Rose the bits. He's one of the safest houses. You know you're in there with good hands, but still, what was your thoughts going into that?
I loved it.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you. I seen you. I haven't watched the match back, obviously, but I seen you after, and I come up to you. So I think I was out after you, and I went, "Oh, you're all right." You had like blood and that, and you were like, "Yeah." You were like, I could see fine. You were in this moment of like euphoria, weren't you? You were like, "I've done it." I could see when you got backstage, like I felt it. I felt good for you, mate. Like, and it got like obviously I hadn't seen it yet back, but I heard it.
As soon as I got backstage, I didn't realise how much blood I had on me.
Yes, you don't do it. It's like you're like, oh, I'm pissing.
Big Joe was behind the curtain, and he goes to me, "You should be proud of that."
100%, mate. Because there we go as well. Like, and that's Big Joe. Like I always say, like, so the first proper deathmatch I seen was Big Joe versus Caden at this first Rise Spooky Slam that I did. So I look up to Big Joe still even to this day. He was in my eyes, he's the first breakouts. Obviously, Drew was living in Japan at the time.
Yeah.
And Iceman was done, and Clint wasn't really doing much. So in my eyes, Big Joe's the one. So if you've got Big Joe waiting for you behind the curtain, coming back, and then he's saying that to you, fuck what everyone else thinks, mate. Like you're doing well. You're doing well, mate. And like
I took the barbed wire board, the pile driver through that. I took tubes. I took 2 lots of skewers.
Mm-hmm. You got skewered in there, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pull it. Like people aren't stupid. You didn't blade or anything. Was it all hard way?
Oh yeah, it was all the hard way.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just I really like, you know what? Like I've always been. I've always liked you, Carl. Do you know what I mean? Like I've always had a good laugh with you. But you know, before when you were saying that, like how it, like someone like you doing what you're doing, that really touched my heart, mate. And like honestly, you should be proud of yourself, like for you. And like obviously, I don't want to be disrespectful, but someone in your position and stuff, and like look, there's wrestlers right now who've been wrestling for 5, 6, 7 years, dying to get in Rise, and they can't. Do you know what I mean? Because they just haven't got whatever it is. And there is a reason you're there, mate. There's a reason. So, and I know we're joking, say you're the money man and you really fund Rise. But do you want to go into that? You don't, do you? You pay everyone's wages. I noticed on my last PayPal it said Carl Barma at Hotmail. Didn't say Rise. No, I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. This is a good question. So this is a question for both of us. If I'll answer it first because I've already thought about it, and then we'll go on to your answer. So who is the Mount Rushmore of Rise? So in my head, like I said Saxon, Darwin, Joe, and I'd really hate the fact, but me, like just for championship reigns and who's done what. So Saxon, Darwin, Big Joe, and me.
I hate the fact that I really can't replace myself with anyone else, especially what I've done with like the European Deathmatch title and stuff. So what would your opinion be? Obviously, Sax was like first champion. He's away to Japan. He was like Rise, the big player.
Yeah.
And then obviously Darwin, he's like 3-4 time champion. He's been there since the start. And then Joe come about because of Darwin. He was the resurgence of Brit Rest, in my opinion. And then I come about and I'm doing what I'm doing. So what's your opinion? Who do you think is the Mount Rushmore? Obviously, there's no right or wrong answers. It's all opinion. But 4 names, Mount Rushmore Rise.
Yeah, I'd agree with Joe and Darwin and probably Saxon. No, go
on.
Not to show you. People forget. I think some people forget about Dan because it won't be. It won't. Rise won't be.
Yeah, yes. You know what? You're right there. O'Doherty, obviously. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, I get that, but I obviously, it's like you wouldn't put Vince McMahon in the Mount Rushmore WWE. But I get you. I do get what you're saying. But to be fair, Vince McMahon's probably had he wrestled a few matches. But I know you're saying O'Doherty does. Yeah. Gee, if I would like replace me with O'Doherty, I didn't actually think of it that way. But yeah. We'll have the 5 away. Your head would be interesting, like on Mount Rushmore, just not because you belong there. Just I think your head would be interesting to look at, made of stone, carved into a mountain.
I don't think there'd be a mountain big enough to put my head on it.
Aye, true. Do you know what? I've always had a massive head since I was a kid, me, and I think you give me serious competition. I was about to say we'll have a head off, but we're getting back to the noshing and the fellatio there. I kind of deal with it. So we'll move on to the next question. Mr. Croc, what's it like to be green?
Oh, it's all right.
It's all right. I've never seen a crocodile any other colour, but I bet if you put you in the wash with some other things, you might turn out another colour. I couldn't see you being in there with a load of reds or his shitty underpants. It might turn you a funny shade of brown.
Being at Carl's flat, there's a lot of skinny underpants. Hey!
Is that why you only get washed once a year when he decides to wash all his underpants? Is that the crack?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I seen a disgusting video of you getting kegged, and it doesn't look like you wear any. Jack tortures you. He tortures you more than me. We have a little laugh. He kegs you. I remember when it wasn't even in a match or anything. I don't even think hardly any of the fans were there. He nearly dumped you through the picnic table outside the venue, remember? That was the best bump you've ever took. It wasn't even filmed.
But when Jack kegged me, that video has been has been the most viewed video on Instagram between my 2 channels.
Do you know what that says? Everything. What the? Do you know what, Carl? That just says everything you need to know about wrestling fans.
Maybe people want to see me naked.
Well, that's the thing. If you get onto a viral trend, right? They say, like, what a lot of people don't do if they get onto a viral trend is repeat it. So maybe there needs to be a series of like God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Carl Barma getting kicked. And if you want views, mate, I'm just from my perspective. You're saying that's the most. Is it the most viewed on your channel or Jack's as well?
No, it was my most of 2025 over my cooking channel and me. I use me Instagram now for wrestling. It's the most viewed video of 2025. Me getting kegged and me ass out there.
That's it. It says it all, doesn't it? It's what the people want to see, mate. You might have to start. You might have to start one of them subscription sites. People pay you. Imagine the shoots you and Mr. Croc could have behind a paywall. Croc's getting ideas. Right.
Puppet porn.
That's going to be the next thing on your internet history.
For that.
Say again? What was that?
Some dirty buggers that would pay for that.
Oh, mate. In wrestling, nothing surprises me in wrestling, mate. So, next question, Carl. We've got 2 more questions. This is the penultimate means second last, isn't it? Penultimate question.
Top 10 people in Brit Death who you think would survive a zombie apocalypse. Don't include me.
Would survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, I think 10's quite a lot. We'll say 5. Give us our Brit Death top 5 who would survive in a zombie apocalypse. Because I think, for example, I think Darwin would like, he'd probably try and like, you know, seduce one of these female zombies and end up getting eaten. Do you know what I mean? So he'd be no
Yeah.
good.
Probably.
So who do you think? I don't think. Do you Franco might be all right? I've seen Franco hide that holy water about. He worked on O'Doherty at the Rumble when he slipped back into his own ways. So there's one. Franco.
Holy water. I'm just whacking with bucket.
Maybe the answer to this is Risen. To be fair, then just Risen with a whole lot of holy water. Holy water versus zombies.
In that vampires though.
I don't know. What was the matter with What was the matter? Right? What the hell was going on with O'Doherty in that Rumble? I understood what was going on, but I don't think anyone understood the exorcism stuff, the music and everything. I had to cut it out as well because it would have copyrighted us on YouTube when I posted the vlog. But it was crazy. He was like foaming at the mouth. But Franco with his bucket of water, I think he could lead the charge with zombie. I think Big Joe, Big Joe would be all right. I think Big Joe would survive any situation. But I think we both agree that Darwin wouldn't survive.
Would probably survive.
Yes, Caden would survive. He's done it all, been there, done it all. He's wrestled Pac. He's been on date for Tommy End, and he will survive a zombie apocalypse. Let's see if we can get a couple more. So we'll say Franco, Big Joe, Caden. 2 more who would survive a zombie apocalypse. Iceman. Just because he's been around a while, do you know what I mean? No disrespect. He's an older guy. He's been around. He's skilled. He's got a lot more life experience, survival. Do you know what I mean?
I've got one. A bit of an outsider.
Do you know what? To be honest, Carl, you've had a death match. I'd put you in there. I think somehow, some way, you and that crocodile would still end up standing there like now to matter in the middle of the zombie apocalypse, just in your own little world.
Well, when I'm outside of wrestling, I keep to myself, so I'd probably just stay in my flat and block the stairway up and just ride it out.
Just barricade the door.
Yeah.
Right.
Ride it out.
Last question. I thought I'd put a bit of a fun one at the end to round it off. If Buzz Lightyear thought he was a real space ranger, then why didn't he talk when the humans were around? And now that blew my mind.
I've heard this brought up before.
Well, when I mentioned it, Al was sitting with us and he was like, I've thought about that. And I've never thought about it till now. But then it started making us think about Mr. Croc. He only talks when you're about in a flip sense. Very weird. And Mr. Croc and Buzz Lightyear in cahoots.
I don't know what you mean.
So why do you think Buzz doesn't talk? So you talk only when Carl's about and Buzz talks when the humans aren't about. What's the deal there? These are both toys. These are both posing as real. He's posing as a real space ranger. You're posing as a real crocodile. What's the deal?
I think people are trying to make wild accusations here about Mr. Crocodile.
Yeah, wild accusations. Do you know what? I can see soon the dirty truth about Mr. Croc. And you see me doing one of them when we get it all.
One of them. What is it? That Dark Side of the Ring documentary.
Oh yeah. Big Lou Nixon's Dark Side of the Ring. It'll be episode 1 will be the Night Family. Episode 2 will be the Mr. Croc. And then episode 3 will be you. And then Mr. Croc grasses on you to defend himself. Right, Carl. I just want to say before we round off, thank you very much for joining us, mate. We've done 50 minutes there, and that absolutely flew by. I really enjoyed talking to you. One thing before I go, Cooking with Carl, what you got going on? You do Cooking with Carl. When do you want to tell us? I'll promise you whenever you want us next on there. By the way, you've got us whenever works for you because I owe you one. So I'll be a guest. But tell us about what you've got going on.
At the minute, I'm being January, veganuary. I've been looking at a lot of I've been looking at some vegan.
Oh, have you been doing vegan? Have you been doing vegan for January?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Good stuff.
I've got some videos coming up. I've got one up already, and I've been trying.
Is this on YouTube?
On my Facebook page.
On your Facebook, have you got a YouTube channel or anything?
I've got a YouTube channel, but I don't use it as much as I ought to start putting more videos on it. To be fair,
Do you want us to tag your YouTube channel in this? Get people to sub to it and maybe start putting some stuff on there.
Yeah, I ought to start doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do if you want, actually, I will talk about it after I've pressed stop recording. But I can collaborate with you on this video, so like it'll pop up, like your name will pop up, and like so everyone give Carl a sub. He does Cooking with Carl on Facebook and that, but yeah, YouTube's great, mate. I can give you a hand in that if you ever need any advice with it. But
me Instagram as well. But that's more shorter videos that I use that for.
Yeah.
So,
Carl Barma on Facebook, Carl Barma on Instagram. What's your YouTube channel?
That's Cooking with Carl UK, I think it is.
No worries. Well,
I focus more on my Facebook and my Instagram than I do on YouTube. So I've not got that many videos on my YouTube. But I ought to.
We'll get you there. Start doing it. I'll collaborate on this and that and accept the link when I post it and we'll get you some views. But one person wants to meet Mr. Croc before we go, if that's all right. Mr. Croc. Smokey. What do you think, eh? He talked a lot about you. Ah!